Hi everyone. I'm going to be making some alterations to the layout. I've kind of gave up trying to build the straight platforms down here. The line, although it looks straight, it is not. The two main lines running through the station. So I'm going to be lifting those lines up and replacing them with FlexiTrack, and I'm going to use a track setter, straight track setter to get those nice and straight. And I'm going to take the opportunity while the work's in progress to move the controller from here to the other next to the other controller, and also lift all of these lines down here, extend them off down the back. This was never very reliable, so that's coming out and getting replaced. I'm going to drop some power feeds in here. I'm going to isolate this section from the rest of the layout so that this can then be powered independently. The shed lines are going to have some isolating sections put in, same as I've done around the other side. So remember how this was, because very shortly it's going to get dismantled. In fact, as soon as this section of this video is done, this is no more. So when I come back, we should have some bare baseboard again. I'll take some video in a bit to show you what's happened. Bye for now. Hi guys. Well, the work has been done. Well, started anyway. So here's the steam shed, and the track's been lifted. And I don't know whether you can see, but I've drilled some drop holes here and here, and I've left this point in after doing a little bit of electrical investigation. The power comes all the way past these blades here, so it was dying at this point. So that one's come out. So I've got a new one on order to go in here. But so these two lines are okay. So they're in, staying in. And just down here we're going to put a water tower or something. And I only had a small piece of FlexiTrack left, and as you can see, it kind of fits in down here. If I just move back a bit, it kind of fits in down there. So so that's a good piece. So I'll be keeping that one. I've got some more FlexiTrack. I need to order a little bit later on. I think I need about 3 lengths of FlexiTrack. So I've lifted out the main lines and tidied up the ballast down there. So I made the mistake of fitting the lines and not really checking they were straight. They were straight by eye, but they weren't actually straight. So when I actually constructed properly straight things and put them against them, it really showed up the problems. So out the set track pieces have come. They're going to get replaced by FlexiTrack pieces, and I've ordered a track setter as well, so we can actually properly make sure they're straight. I've run out of the card kits for the platform, so there's another card kit on order. So that was a wasted card kit, but I've learnt my lesson now. It's a rather expensive way of learning it, but I've learnt it. Get the stuff straight. So there we go. And here's the control panels. So I've moved them all together and started to wire those in, so they're all the same, all in the same place. And I've got some labels to put across the top of the, just up here, so that we know which controller is doing what. So we've got the 2 main lines. We've got the 3 controllers for the TMD now, and then the last one on the end there that was used just as a spare feed is now going to feed from these dropper wires here when they go in. I've also experienced some voltage drop. It's a bit of a mess because I've got everything everywhere right now, just to clear some space. I experienced voltage drop across the back there. It was always a problem, and since I've essentially dismantled most of the layout again, I took the opportunity to drill some holes down there for some more dropper wires. So they're going in, so we should get consistent voltage across the layout. What was happening, it was the trains would speed up down here, and by the time they got to the other other end of the layout, they'd be really quite slow again, and gradually get faster all the way around, and then slow down again gradually. So that should take care of that problem. So that's where we're at. Right now, there's a lot of upheaval, but it's something that I couldn't not do anymore. I tried to work around it as long as possible, but it started just to cost me more and more money every time I built a platform kit, altered it, didn't work, took it out, threw it away, got another one, or started the process again. So I just bit the bullet and lifted the whole lot. So hopefully, when all the flexi-track comes in, we should be able to get back on and lay that all out again. You notice I've not ballasted across the back, like I said I was going to do. That's because I've got some colour light signals on order, and I thought it's best to get them in and then ballast around them rather than scrape ballast away to put them in, because we'd never get it right. So you can see a little hole in the cork down there where one of the signals is going to stand. So the loop line is going to be properly signalled. So I've got three 2-aspect colour light signals hopefully coming soon. So 2 to control the loop line there, and then 1 to control the exit of the big sidings. So not a great deal else has happened. There's been some more holes drilled all over the place actually for street lamps. I'm not going to show you those. The hole's a hole. I'll show you the street lamps when they're up and running. I actually bought some more street lights. Oh, sorry, wobbly cam there. I actually bought some more street lights. So here they are, from the Signal Box in Ansty. So there's 2 more to go in. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to be pretty busy dismantling bits and pieces. While we've got the track up, let's remove the persuading hammer. While we've got the track up and non-functioning, this crossover here, or this set of points, never worked properly. So I'm going to attack those as well while we're at it, so that we can get that all functioning properly. So, a couple of busy weeks, I think, for me on these bits and pieces, but it's going to be well worth it. We're going to get a better layout, I think, by the end of this than we have right now. So that's pretty much it. The TMD's not changed. Again, I've not ballasted over there because I still need to glue that in place. I glued it once. I didn't use enough glue, I think, so that's come loose again. So there's going to be a monster ballasting session basically. We get all that done, we get all the back done, and we fit the platforms, then ballast this section, rather than ballast first and fit the platforms around the ballast. Again, that was another mistake I made. So you can see I've kind of scraped out the ballast down here, and just to basically give a nice straight edge, and we can finish that then with ballast rather than scraping ballast to fit the platform. We fit the platform and then put the ballast in. Anyway, mistakes are made, so you just got to live with them and get on with it. So hopefully, if you watch this, you won't make the same mistake I've made. I did tinker or toy with the idea of lifting all these points out and fitting point motors. There's an awful lot of points. I might do it. I don't know. Happens I've got an offer on right now on the point motors. You get 6 for £25, I think it is. I said I wouldn't bother with the ones that are close to me because I can reach them. But while I've got the tracking bits again, it might be worth doing. I'll see how I feel. I might just be so fed up of it, I might just relay the line and leave them. I'll see. I don't know. But if I do, I'll be sure to tell you. And so there we go. That's where we're at. So the control panel is actually looking quite impressive.